Hello there, YouTube. This is ODC, that's me, and I'm here with my Man of Steel movie review. I promised I would do it a couple days after I saw it, so I actually just saw it last night. I unfortunately did not get a chance to see it on Saturday because me and my girlfriend were celebrating our 4-year anniversary. So, anyways, on to the movie. Really liked this movie a lot. Everybody did a very good job. The casting was done very nicely. I really think that, Lois Lane was portrayed as a stronger character than she's been seen as just a damsel in distress before in the other movies, really. I thought she was a stronger character. That whole fight scene through the... sorry, there will be spoilers. I didn't say that in the beginning of the video, but this will be titled. It will be titled with spoilers. So if you didn't read the title, reread it because spoilers. So don't bitch about this video having spoilers. Anyways, movie was really great. I really liked that they, like I said, going back to the Lois Lane thing, I like that whole fight scene with her, going throughout the ship. That was really cool, and it was really nice that they did that for her, making her a very, very keen detective throughout the movie, and a very strong woman character. It was very good. It was nice. Also, Fora, I believe it's pronounced Fiora or Fora, she did a very good job, very strong character. Maybe we could possibly see her in another movie sometime. I highly doubt it, but I'm pretty sure she got sucked into the Phantom Zone again at the end. Who knows with that? They might reuse her, they might not. I probably would go ahead and say that they probably won't reuse her, but either way, still a really great character. She did a very good job. I like that they added in the third Kryptonian. I believe his name was Non, and it wasn't officially Non, but it was just a third character that was fighting Superman. I thought that was really cool that they added him in and didn't even have to give him a face. They just kind of kept him with the helmet on. Zod, the guy that played Zod, I can't remember his name, but I have seen him. If you've seen, the movie Premium Rush, it's a movie about Bicycle Messenger. He plays the bad cop in it. So if you haven't seen him in anything before, you can revert to that. And he's done other films before. I've seen him in other things, kind of a secondary roles, maybe third roles in most movies. But this is his big breakout film for himself. So good for him. He did a very good job. He was very, very good job at being evil at that. And there was some product placement in the movie with IHOP and Sears, but whatever. It's going to happen, but other than that, I really liked, if you didn't catch it, and I'll get to, Henry Cavill, his character, and in a minute, but I wanted to add this in. If you, towards the end of the movie, when Superman and Zod go up into space, and there's a satellite going by, and if you really have to look for it if you've already seen the movie, or if you're just watching this for the spoilers or whatever, and then you want to go see the movie, be sure to watch when they go into space and they're fighting each other, and there's a satellite dish, and on the satellite dish it says Wayne Enterprises. So there you go. We have it was like a little hint that they are in the same universe. We all know this, and hopefully, maybe even if they scrap the Justice League movie, which I don't think they're going to do, I'm pretty sure that they are going on with the Justice League. Even if they didn't do Justice League, it would be nice if they did like a World's Finest with just Batman and Superman. That would be really nice to have. If they did not go the Justice League route, which they are. So, a little hint to Batman there in that film. So that was cool. Look out for that. And or if you didn't see it, I'm probably going to go see this movie again. And I never, ever go see a movie twice. I think there's only a handful of films that I've ever seen twice, paid twice to go see them. I usually wait for a video after I've seen them once, but I probably will go see this movie twice, because in the beginning, during the first 20 minutes of the movie, I actually missed 10 minutes of the movie. So it's I wanted to do this review, but and I wanted to be as most accurate as possible with my feelings towards it and everything, but there was a person behind me throughout about 20-25 minutes of the film that was just like kicking my seat and wouldn't shut up. So finally I turned around and I said, "Can you please be quiet?" And they ignored me, kept talking immediately after I asked them, so I got up, had to get security. That took about 10 minutes away from the movie time for me, and it was just kind of a bad experience, but a good experience because I still got to see the rest of the movie, and I only missed probably maybe about 10 minutes of the movie, if that, and so yeah, I went with my girlfriend, we had a good time, but these people just wouldn't shut the fuck up throughout the whole movie, so I finally had to shut them up. And it's really annoying. I mean, you pay good money and then there's people talking. There was one guy on his cell phone almost the whole movie. I just don't understand. If it's like, if you want to watch a movie, then watch it at home if you're going to talk throughout the whole thing and not pay attention and giggle at parts that aren't funny. And be on your cell phone. I just don't get it. But to each his own. I guess you live the way you want to live, but so I missed about 10 minutes of the film. I'll stop ranting about that. Let's go on to Superman. Henry Cavill played I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. Cavill, I believe it is. Very close to Kal-El, but I won't go that route. Henry Cavill did a really good job at Superman. Like I said, the casting and the acting in this movie was very good, and I think he really did a good job portraying. You could feel his emotion in the character. He did a very good job with Superman, and this movie definitely exceeded my expectations of it overall. I had high expectations going in, and they were all met. I felt like everything was met. I really liked that they added in the birthing matrix scheme into the film. You know, I'm not necessarily saying I like this story, but they could go this route. It's just an idea. I'm not saying I necessarily like the idea. Excuse me, I can't talk. But they could possibly go with the birthing matrix. Bringing that up, they could go the death of Superman and the rise of the Supermen, with the whole cyborg Superman being part through the birthing matrix, because he's a consciousness that can go throughout, computers and stuff like that. But that's just an idea. They could go that route. I highly doubt they probably will. But definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. I had a great experience, besides the person behind me trying to ruin it for me. They eventually were quiet, so that was good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I could probably go 25 minutes talking about this film, but I'll try to keep this as quick as possible. And yeah, I really liked everything. I like that they did the flashbacks instead of just doing his whole story from beginning to end. I like that they just kept it present, and then he was just doing flashbacks when he was like knocked out, or something would happen that would remind him of a flashback. I think they handled that very well. The only thing they didn't really handle well was the relationship between him and Lois, but it's not about a love story. This is about Superman. It's not about Superman and Lois. It's about Superman. It's a Man of Steel. So I don't mind that they didn't really hit on that. I didn't really mind that Lois knew that he was Superman. It kind of speeds up the process of them figuring each other out. I didn't really mind it that much. A lot of people didn't like it, but to each their own. Everybody's got their own opinion about things, but that's just mine. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Definitely recommend going to see this. Really great. I'm trying to keep this review as short as possible. what are your ideas for future Superman villains? I definitely saw the LexCorp buildings in it, so that gives probably a hint at Lex Luthor possibly being in there. I'd really like to see Brainiac and Darkseid sometime, maybe. I don't want to see Darkseid in the JLA because that's too similar to what they're doing with the Avengers and them possibly doing the Infinity Gauntlet story. So I'd rather see... if they're going to do the next one, I'd like to see a Brainiac and maybe possibly Superman having two villains, Brainiac and Lex Luthor, and then the third one doing Darkseid. And maybe do JLA. You could do Crisis on Infinite Earths, or you could do a ton of different JLA stories. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Definitely go see this movie. It's really great. I'm going to go see it again just because I missed 10 minutes of the movie, and hopefully I didn't miss anything important. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side.